After several recent shootings involving young people in Indianapolis, neighbors on the east side are gathering to talk about trauma and its impact on our community. Logan Gay tonight shares why they say healing from trauma can save lives.
This group on the east side is starting an important talk about trauma and how it impacts our community. With the recent murders of Sevion Sanford, Devontae White, and Isaiah Jackson still on everyone's minds, they believe now is the time.
We're having these tough conversations, these talks about mental health and trauma, and I think it's imperative that we do bring our kids into these conversations.
Trauma is an emotional response to a terrible event, violence, poverty, or sexual abuse.
Hurt people, but heal people, heal people.
Some of the violence we're seeing now is a reaction to past trauma. Trauma educator Sabrina Suggs says 2 out of 3 children report an experience of trauma by age 16. 30% of people exposed to a traumatic event develop PTSD.
Children who are exposed to trauma have, there's a lot of data around their performance in school is decreased. They're less likely to pass the I-step. They're less likely to graduate.
Suggs experienced this herself after her brother was murdered.
I haven't been able to sustain jobs when I've had symptoms that have impacted my daily activity.
They believe providing neighbors with resources to find healing after a traumatic experience could decrease violence in our communities.
If we can address some trauma at the root, we will see, not only will we save lives, we'll see the increased quality of life.
We can put a stop to this. I mean, it's going to take all of us all the way around the board.
Community conversations about trauma and mental health are happening throughout April and May in Indianapolis. We have more information with this story tonight on WTHR.com.